G'day, my name is Wilfred West from Locksport, Victoria, Australia. Today's date is the 17th of the 7th, 2015, and it's about 10 past 12 in the morning. I've just finished the video for unboxing the Thundermaster Hotas Warthog. Now, I'm going to quickly go through the controls I'm using at the moment for it. Now, I find when I'm playing, first of all, my hand sits like this, right? And that there is quite cold. It's all steel, so I'll probably have to get a glove or something in the future. But it fits comfortably. I do have a bit of hassle with these switches here and here, but I'm still working on that one. Now, okay, we'll go from the bottom switches down here. First of all, this one here now is really an action switch plus fire switch. That's secondary fire or primary fire they call it, because that fire is the, like when you have it hooked up when you're playing the training one, that's the fire button instead of this one for some strange reason. It's more like they make that called the primary fire. This one is still the same, which basically turns off flight assist and stuff like that. So I made that one there, which would be the Gatling guns and so forth like that. Right, so this one here, my main one, that there is for lasers, or always would be for lasers. You want that because it's the first weapon. To me, that should be a primary one. Then that should be a secondary one. But they've got them reversed for some strange reason. Now we've got on this button over here. If we can go around here, this button here is basically. I've kept that just for selecting weapons at the moment. Makes it easier. I think this one I've got for select target ahead. This one here, it selects its next ship and so forth. I think that's how it's set up. It's been set up like that. How it came. This one here, I like for the elite software and that. I'm pretty much going to leave this one. I don't know if I'll play around with it too much because it's just a bit too awkward to get to. I have to literally raise my hand up a little bit there too, because I don't really feel comfortable here doing that or doing that there, especially in a fighting situation. It's a bit hard to do or so forth. This one here, right? You push it forward, left, right, down. And when you push it up, up, that brings you to the tab where it types and stuff like that. This will bring you to your left control panel. This one brings you to the right control panel, and this one here brings you to what's the word I'm looking for? Brings you to the radar, which is not too bad. It does. It does what it wants to do and stuff like that. It's quite good, the button there, which then this one here has like controls and stuff like that. So that's set up there. So normally what you do is you've got to I was going to look at saw here. So what you got to do is when you're on your left control panel, so you click onto that, then on another thing which moves the control panel, you can move this one as the normal key as you would normally use the S, W or other key or the D key, so you can move that around to select what you want and then press it into there. Now this one here is a very interesting hat on this one. It's got your four-way function before, which is interesting. Like how I got it is you got like when it comes to you got when you put it down it gives pips to all things like weapons, engine and shields. Weapon engine and system. I've kept it. I went back to there because I tried to put frost on here, left, right, up and down. I wasn't overly happy because when you're trying to fly, you want to capture that movement when they move slightly sideways. You want to move it slightly sideways, and that's what I was hoping to do here. But I had to convert it back to the other one because if I needed to control the pips, and that was the best spot for it. So that's the best spot for it. This spot here, as I said before, is probably the best spot for this particular one. Again, this is okay. That I'm still working on. This one here, it does have movements as well, but when you're in the other screens, you can do that. Like what I'm going to say, exploring the thing. So sometimes I'll just, when when I go exploring, I'd simply hit that one there, and that will do the discovery thing as well as when it goes to the, I've got like the advanced discovery scanner and all that, and the planet scanner. And so when it gets into that, then you click onto the stage, you go through here, then you just click down like that. So you're really not moving this at all. So you just click down and you go like, click down and hit like that, or you can hit another button, which I'll show you in a minute. Now, my keyboard, and now I've had to convert some of the things back onto the keyboard as well as that, because I need to use voice attack, and voice attack runs through this, not this, so that does make it a little bit harder. Now this one, I've kept this brightness here. I'll show you the other brightness. I do like this. When you're flying the wing, so you can go up high, like you can go really, really low. This is overly sick. Or you can turn it right off. I don't want it off because it's night time when you're playing. I want to see at least of that. I found that when you're okay, once you get back on, turn that on. Okay, I found that with this control, the flight simulator, this is I was using the keyboard, it was okay, it's more arcade type combination. But when I was using the controller with the keyboard, that felt pretty good, like the other controller, not this one, the other flight simulator. Because I use this one here as my as fine get me and so forth. See, because you've got everything here on this keyboard when you're using the keyboard combination. So you've got thrust up, thrust down. These keys are most important because they can twist your, move your ship left or right when you're on the thing. I've got to have to set up on that one there. Then you've got your D key, which basically moves your left and turns you like this. Yes, and this one here thrust you into the right spots. But you get up and down here, thrust up and thrust down, so forth. Have the key there for. I think you can probably map all this and really get down to it and stuff like that. And this one here is like the action key as well. You can still use this as well as the other key on there. Now, but since I got this, I don't touch this for Elite. Right? This gives me a feeling like I'm in actually Elite itself, and I'm feeling like I'm flying the thing, not. I feel more in depth with the game. Like I've still got these functions here, which occasionally I might use, depending on what I'm doing and whatever. Now, this one here, a lot of these, like at the front switches over here, I'm probably never going to use an Elite. I don't know if I will use an Elite in any way, shape or form. Like this one here is beautiful, perfect position, because what it does, it zooms. Like you on that map, the minute when you get that map in front of you, it zooms out. So basically, it zooms out. This one acts as the action key here, which is fantastic. Now, this one here, I've got that for landing gear. And you take it and click back, that goes for landing gear. And if we go down to there, that will go for docking. What do you call it? Cargo scoop. Now, this one here is for lights. So when I come to a space station, just click that, and I can turn the lights on and off. It's a really strong switch. This one here, I've made it for map 1. I'm trying to think, I can say map 1, which we can do on the thing. I've made it for map 1, especially just turned it on. You need to do it a bit like that. Because once you turn it on, it stays on, and you can go back and then turn it off. I'm not quite sure if I can turn it off. We'll see how we go. And that's for map 2. Now this one here, I've kept this one here because if I do need to use it, it's going to be a really bad situation where I use voice control as well. I use shield cell, right? So I use shield cell would be there, and I use star would be there, which is basically to me it looks more like a star. Now, I haven't figured out what I want to do with these other buttons up here. This one's a bit awkward to get to in the hand because they're all awkward to get to. Maybe in the proper flight somewhere they're fine. Now, this little bit of tape, as you come off, this little tape is important because there's two ways of flying this thing. You have the standard way, which is basically max up and idle and off. And if you flick this switch like that, it puts into reverse. Or if you hold that, you can quickly go to reverse. You see what I mean here? That goes like that. And if you push that forward, it stays there, and that will flick into reverse, and that one there. And when you get back, it will just quickly go to reverse. I didn't like that. I didn't like the setup. I didn't like how it looked. I didn't like how it felt. I didn't like a lot of things about it. Basically, it just kind of annoyed me because I'm trying to fly and you have to use this switch to make it go in reverse. So the other way is doing like this. So you've got to find a neutral spot on the thing. Stop it here. I've got little marks there, and I realise you can't see it at night time. So I'm going to put this tape here. Hopefully it's going to stay there and secure that. I might put a white marker eventually there. So when I come down, I know that roughly that should be in that spot there. It should make it come to a stop, and that will make it go into reverse. Now on this note, I've got this switch here, which I use for boost. Just keep it back, and if I need to front, I need the flagship drive. I use that one, but I'll use voice attack for that. Then I've got this one. I haven't got anything yet on that one. This now becomes obsolete, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. Now this hat is very interesting because I've got it set up so I can, I think it's the axis one, where I can control the ship when docking and undocking or flying around space. Actually, I think it's this one here I've got. If we can have a look down here, I've got here, this one here I've got left and right. So that moves the ship left and right when I'm in space, and also for hyperspace. And I've also got up and down, testing up and down on this one here. It's a bit awkward. I could put it back onto here, but then of course I might interfere with that. And I also use that as a firing too. So that fires my secondary one. I have a button here, but that's just way too hard to push. You have the joystick here, which is kind of annoying. I don't really use the joystick. I don't know if I will use it at all. Another button is before this one here on the side, which will not be used. These will stay together. As before, these four switches are probably going to be obsolete really for what I need it for. I'm playing, maybe for playing professional, playing a decent flight simulator that uses the Warthog. Has the same functions, then yes, I'll use that. So yeah, I actually find this way a bit better. And as I said before, when you're playing this, it's not like an arcade game. It doesn't feel like an arcade game when you're using this. It feels like you are really flying a spaceship. You really have that control over it. And once you get used to it, it's really easy to do, right? This is way too big for your hand. So the controls have to be much easier. Like this one here, I will use a lot in game, and so with the other one, which I'm disappointed that I couldn't find a way to put it onto there or twist it onto there somehow, like have something on that controller, because it makes it annoying. I'm trying to find ways where I can make it easier for me because when you're playing it, it's smoother, it's more gentler, it's not as rough as a lot of other ones are. It's not twitchy. Right, be a word for it, including this box here. It's not twitchy either. So you've got to be precise in your actions. You've got to be precise on what you want to do and how you want to do it. That's before I've got a video running background for the other one. When that's finished rendering, I'll upload it. Now, what I'm using here is, as you know, I've got voice attack. That comes well with it because that comes in handy. Okay. I'll just go on TeamSpeak if people want to pop in and say hello on TeamSpeak. I also use Track IR. This is brilliant, and it works well with this. So basically, when you're moving your hand, you can look around, you can see everything. Okay, and then of course I've got this program. To be honest with you, I haven't really modified because I modified it in game on in-game and Elite, where I can do the modifications. It actually recognises this controller setup in there. So when I did that, I went there and then sat down and worked out exactly what I wanted to use for each one of these controllers and so forth. So the manual, and when I map out here, I use That's to fire my secondary weapons, like because that one, that little switch down there is just a little bit too hard, so I need something a bit softer to use to fire my Gatling gun and so forth, or multi-cannon we like to call them. So this is the basic manual of it, which you sit down and you work out the button, and then when you're sitting down with Relief opened on a smaller menu, I can sit down and work out exactly how I want to plan the button combinations, and then you can test them out and go into the training program and test them out that way, or you can test them out in game once you've got it all organised. As I said before, it's very basic, very simple, makes the thing to me. This is probably the golden thing. You go, oh, she was 27 or whatever, and you can look on here and you have to see what you programmed that button to if you do forget about it, and so forth. Yeah, it goes English, and it's pretty well detailed, which I'm quite surprised, quite happy about. As before, I'll just keep experimenting around and keep trying to work out exactly how I want everything to run, and how I want everything to work. As before, this program is confusing. Let me think. Let me try configuration. No, that's not it. Can I do that or not? Go there, go there. Now this one is a bit confusing to use. Okay, so you've got a drop down menu there, drop down menu there, you've got the arrows which you can put over here, and then you can adjust settings and so forth, and you can adjust all this. But I don't really like it over that much. I'm not 100%. Yeah, that really. That's what I'm looking for. It's not really. It just doesn't seem to. It's not easy to use the program, trying to figure it all out. It's easy to get. Just basically, I've got this one running at the moment, Elite, and then I went into the program itself. I went into Elite itself and then reprogrammed Elite to what I want it to be. As I said before, this, and this, and on that button on the side, and probably original Elite, original setups in the Elite program. Yeah. But other than that, I think it's a brilliant little program. Brilliant, the program itself, the original, yeah. I think these two are fantastic. They're brilliant to use. They're smooth, makes you feel like you're playing the game more in depth with the game, not like an arcade type of game. Anyway, and also I've got my little tray computer sitting at me here, so that's okay, which that helps. It calculates the trade between two stations if they've got the data for it, and it gives you some basic information that you need to know, so if you want to do training and stuff like that. It helps really well. Just at the moment trying to rank up from Baron. But I'm going to continue playing it till I can, until eventually get to Elite, and I'll probably get to Elite before I get to King on I reckon that's when I'll stay. Anyway, my name is Wilfred West from Locksport, Victoria, Australia, signing off. Thank you for watching my videos, and all comments are welcome. You all have a great day now.
Target shields offline. Target shields offline. Target shields online. Target shields offline. destroyed. Target shields offline. Under attack. Target destroyed. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Under attack. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Target shields offline. Under attack. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Target shields offline. Target shields online. Under attack. Frameshift drive charging. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
What are you doing to your mic?